Hi, Sean here from Cloud9 Spain. With me I have my COO, Darren, and we're here to give you a little market update. What's been happening the first couple of months of the year. We're in March now, so how it's all looking for the end of the first quarter. So Darren, you've been a busy boy, haven't you?
It's been busy, yeah. We've had a lot of international interest and a lot of people coming over from all parts of the world really traveling over. Lots of interest on leads coming in as well, inquiries about property. And, you know, we've had a very busy back end of February, I'd say. Very busy. It's got really busy all of a sudden, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think we've had a really good start to the year in terms of our figures. We've actually done more volume in terms of numbers of deals in the first 2 months of the year than we've ever done, which is great. It's fantastic because it shows there's volume of interest there. Our lead flow is very steady. It's a good quality lead flow. Our average budget is up. It's coming from all over the place, as you said. You know, there isn't any kind of one dominant nation, although we're getting a lot of interest from the States.
Yeah.
And quite a few of our deals so far this year have come from American buyers. The only thing that is different so far is that our average sale is slightly lower in terms of the property value than it was this time last year. We've seen a spillover of deals that went into January, probably from the end of last year, you know, when people were just a little bit more reluctant, I think, to maybe push the button. I think those went into January. And yeah, as you say, February started a little bit quieter, and then it boomed at the end of the month, and we're seeing that carrying on into March. And March, April, May are traditionally very strong months for us. You know, it's when people have a lot of time on their hands. They're not necessarily getting distracted by Christmas or school holidays. They can actually come over here, treat it as a business trip, and make decisions.
Yeah.
So we're expecting it to be busy. We've got some very good clients booked in already, and more to follow, hopefully. So yeah, it all seems positive.
And looking at what you were saying back end of last year, and certainly in last report, that we're seeing a more realistic price on property values, aren't we, as well? I mean, that might be indicative of why we're seeing a slightly lower, because things are settling down more from that 2-year COVID, post-COVID. Let's get the house, let's buy it, let's do this. People are going, oh, okay, we can relax a little bit more. But also I'm seeing, we spoke about this as well, there's not a lot of stock around at the moment either, is there?
It's a weird one because we've got almost kind of two elements to the market, which are butting. We've got two elements of the market that are kind of, I can't think of a word.
Oh, jeez, don't die on me, please.
Right.
Yes.
So we've got two elements of the market that are competing really. You know, one is that there are more sensible prices coming in. So people who were just a little bit toppy with their expectations are now having to lower those sites. But we've got a lack of stock. So that's keeping the market very buoyant in certain areas. So for instance, if you want a property in Dominion Beach, which is a development on the new Golden Mile in Estepona at the moment, you're struggling. I think you've got one option out of 200 apartments. Yeah. So there's little pockets of real short supply. You noticed, didn't you, with your client you had last week?
Yeah.
You know, we didn't really have anything, much more to show him than the 2 or 3.
Well, you look at some of the key areas. I mean, San Pedro's on fire at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, it's not on fire. It's not fire. No, it's not on fire. I'm not saying it's on fire, but what I mean is that it's hot property. Pardon the pun. I mean, everybody wants a slice of beachside San Pedro. You cannot buy. You know, you cannot get. There's not a lot about. Again, other developments, Capanes del Golf. There's hardly anything up there at the moment. You know, at times there was a lot more available in different areas like that. You know.
Yeah, and even in Montemayor, which is an area that we specialise in. I live there. You know, yesterday we sold 2 townhouses, and Montemayor is not traditionally a mass market product. You know, you wouldn't sell every day there. Yesterday we sold 2.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you know, and I think. Yeah, it's those areas that are doing well, you know, that have a good reputation, that look good. You know, they're doing really well. They're holding the value nicely. As I say, a few vendors who maybe got a little bit excitable with the post-COVID boom, or were maybe badly advised by agents. Oh, you can get this for your property, you can get that. They're lowering their expectations a little bit, which I think is great because it means the market is more sustainable. It's more, it's going to appeal to more people, and we won't have all the, you know, the ups and downs really.
I'm also seeing that some of the property that isn't selling it might be because it might be priced not quite right for that market as well.
Exactly right. And I think also, we're expecting, it hasn't happened just yet, but I think we're expecting second half of the year to see some general economic trends, inflation, interest rates starting to fall.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are still kind of just holding back a little bit on that, waiting for the value to reappear in the market. So I think we're going to be busy once those things start kicking in as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a nice busy run up to the summertime.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think we're going to see that.
So that's the market update. Until the next time, from Sean and myself, we'll catch you then. So,
Leave it to the professionals.
it's been a busy one.
You've been busy.
I've been busy, haven't I? I mean, it's yeah. I'm just hang on a minute. Hang on.
Oh, something's happened there.
I have. It's clicked as well.
Yeah.
Oh.